What's up, everybody? Welcome to the New Game Plus live stream of the Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. So we're doing this one live. We're doing it live. And really the goal here is to pick up just some of this lingering stuff we got to get in New Game Plus that can't be gotten in base New Game for the Platinum Trophy. So that's going to involve getting a pyromancy, a gesture, and then a whole bunch of +1 rings. So the goal is to finish this whole playthrough tonight, and I think we should be able to get there without too much trouble. So let's see, make sure I got everything situated here from the stream. Good to see some of you guys in the chat already. Dark Goat, how's it going? Sliffin, welcome to the stream. Andre, good to see you tonight. All right, well, here we go. So I need to, first of all, what I'm going to do, I don't believe your ashes carry over from playthrough to playthrough. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all of the remaining embers that I can buy. I don't think I'm going to need them, but hey, I want them. So I'm going to get them, and I got the souls, so might as well. I'm going to get all the divine blessings. And then we're going to go on do a quick gear check. So I'm going to take the covetous serpent rings off. I'm going to put the Estus ring back on. All right, I think we're ready to start journey number 2. I'm just going to take the rusted coins off as well. I do not care about those, and quite frankly, I don't care about the fire bombs either. All right, so there are 21 rings we need to pick up in this playthrough. 21 that are added to New Game Plus, and then there's another bunch that are added in New Game Plus Plus. Tonight we're doing New Game Plus. And the goal is, all things going well, that on Thursday, we'll do New Game Plus Plus, or Journey number 3, as the game calls it. All right, so here we go. How's my night so far? So good. Last week, I think I mentioned that my son had gotten sick and thrown up, and unfortunately now my other son today threw up, so he'll be staying over from school tomorrow, which means I am working from home tomorrow. So yeah, actually I'm online. I don't want to be online. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Or is this online, or is this developer's notes? Yeah, no, this is developer's notes. I'm pretty sure I'm offline. Yeah. All right, so first thing. So I am pretty much, I'm not going to lollygag. I'm going from point to point. And there is a lot of side content that you got to do, because there are rings that are near some optional bosses and whatnot. So we will get those. But the first ring is the speckled stone plate ring, and it's right here by this crystal beast. What's up, Mark? How's it going? Dr. Protein, good to see you tonight. You have 2 sons as well. Winning, sorry they don't feel well. Well, right now it's only the one that doesn't feel well. Last week it was the other one that didn't feel well. The one who's sick now, his birthday was over the weekend, so I'm just glad he wasn't sick during his birthday weekend. He had a nice party, all that good stuff, and I'm just glad that he was well enough to enjoy that, and everybody in our family was well enough to enjoy that. So I'll take the win there for sure. All right, got our first ring, speckled stone plate ring +1. Now we got to fight Iudex Gundyr. So our next ring that we need is in the high wall of Lothric, so we got a little bit of a ways to go before we get there. Yeah, I do have the 2 sons. They're my 2 oldest, and then my daughter is our youngest, so I got a total of 3 kids. That's the case in my house as well with my daughters. Ah, man. Sucks to hear that, man. It comes with the territory. It's the worst part of being a parent is seeing your kids suffer when they get hurt or when they get sick, all that stuff. Just want to drop and say thanks for all your hard work and guiding us noobs through DS3. No problem, man. Glad you enjoyed the guide. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, Ted. Look at that. He hadn't even had a chance to attack yet. Can I get him before he can even attack? No, because I ran out of stamina. No, he did not get a chance to attack. That's hilarious. All right, got my coiled sword. I'm going to go ahead and light the bonfire just in case I need it later. Iudex Gundyr, what a scrub. Ow. I didn't even buff my weapon either. I could have buffed my weapon. Do I have my pyromancy flame on? I do. All right. GG. Thanks, Andre. Got 3 as well. 2 boys and a middle child girl. They can be a handful, but love it. Absolutely.
Welcome to the idol.
Agree 100%. All right. Off to the high wall of Lothric we go. My 18-year-old son got into his first fender bender today. Oh, no. He's fine, but it's scared. Yeah, dude. I know that feeling, man. I've been there. That sucks, man. Glad he's okay, though. That's the important part. A familiar sight. All right, this next ring we got to get involves a little bit of a tricky jump. I'm not going to rescue Grey Rat. Really, the only side quest, technically, that I'm going to do is I'm going to do the opposite side of Anri's side quest. So we did like the Lord of Hollows side of it last time. I'm going to do the other side of it this time just to show what it is. Okay, Lothric Knight. I don't really care about you though. You're not as important as you like to think you are. Okay. And go out this way. And then this is where the next ring is. So I'm going to go on and take out this guy before he transforms. Which one is the one that transforms? It's this guy. Oh, I didn't get him fully transformed. Oh, well. Still got him nonetheless, though. Because this is the jump that might take a couple tries. We'll see. So you got to jump to that roof right there. That is a new item up there. That's our ring that we're going for. And you got to make a... It's a pretty tricky jump. It can get you killed if you miss it. All right, there we go. First try. We get the Flesh Bite ring +1. Our next ring is in the Undead Settlement. Let's see. Just going to drop from here. And I don't even need to fight the Wing Knight, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I could fight Dancer now, but I have I'm going to do things pretty much in order. I'm going to go on and unlock this shortcut. I think I did technically miss a bonfire, but I don't need it. All right, got this shortcut. I'm going to go on and fight Vort. Still farming in an arrow. Oh, he followed me all the way back here. Whoa. I'm not expecting that. Still farming in Orlando. Just want to say hi and congrats on 10K. Thank you so much, Zephyr. Appreciate it. You follow me in here? Nope. Good. Get my banner. Okay. You guys are waiting for me though. Never managed to get that side done. Always went for the free levels. I'm in a level with word. All right. Gonna buff up. Seems like a million years since I beat this game. Fun watching you play. Well, thank you. This game is 10 years old. It's crazy. This game is 10 freaking years old. Love this guide so far. Started late because I had to roll through Resident Evil 9. How did you like Resident Evil 9? I'm going to play that soonish. You're not disappointed? Well, thank you so much. There we go. There's the ice breath that I like to see, and you're dead. Okay. See, we'll go and pick up the bonfire. Okay. New viewer and fan of your walkthrough has been having a blast. Finally got my Dark Souls 3 plat, or Dark Souls 3 plot off of this one. Went back and watched your Dark Souls 1 and 2 all the way through just to enjoy them. Your work is great. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Rinka, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Arnhem is really good. Good mix of action with Leon and horror with Grace. You got to try it. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm a big RE fan. Looking forward to it for sure. Loved RE9, but I'm a Resident Evil Uber fan. I live for all of them. Oh, yeah. Only one I don't like is 6. I feel like that's a very commonly held opinion, though. I'm going to watch the massacre unfold here. I guess I will. I mean, I'm not going to do Yoel's quest line, but I'll talk to him. I'll bring him back to Firelink, which, by the way, does going to New Game Plus reset? Like, does it make you cured of hollowing? It appears to.
Please grant me death. Undo my shackle.
Six sucks. Yeah, that, I mean, I'm not the only one who thinks that, but I think it's pretty much objectively bad. Except for Haven. Haven actually really likes RE6. I don't know if he's here tonight, but he is an RE6 apologist. The only one that I know. Now, a lot of people also don't like RE5. I love RE5. But 6, couldn't get into 6, man. Couldn't get into 6. My favorite Dark Souls 3 boss? Ooh. Probably Gale, honestly. Wife hates Helena, but that's my fault for playing it 6 times. We're sharing states of the moment. Came to visit the family for a little. Allergies a kill. And oh, Doc, welcome, man. Welcome to the great state of Texas, as they say. It is an honor to be sharing the same soil with you. Let's see, I don't need to join Mound Makers. Gurgling sounds taken straight from Bloodborne. I can't even one-shot the Thrall. You kidding me? Justice for RE5. Sheva deserves better as well. Hope it's on the list for a remake. Oh man, I don't know. I tell you though, I am like pumped that they are remaking Code Veronica because I love me some Code Veronica. I played Code Veronica on Dreamcast when it first came out. Surprised to see you live. Yep, we're finishing up the walkthrough. I mean, it's been a tradition for Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1, 2, and now 3, I finished up on doing live streams. So let's see, I'll get the shortcut through the cave as well. Just in case I might want it later. Who knows? We'll go on and unlock it. Waited outside of GameStop for RE5. Nice. Midnight release got Chris and Sheva. Sand Globe. Dude, midnight releases, man. I mean, is it me or do they just not do those anymore? Like, midnight releases used to be, I mean, they were special. I think the guy's still friendly with me because I did not use his white branch. Yeah, I still have his special one, yeah. So I don't even think I have to talk to him again. Really? We got a dog down there? Thanks for all the help in the comments. You bet, man. Absolutely. I read every single comment that you guys leave, so. I'm getting Whataburger and Bluebell and nothing. Dude. Whataburger, man. It's the GOAT. Hello. Sand globe, not snow globe. Oh. Sand globe. Okay. They just don't do them. I went to a few back in the day. Yeah, that is tragic that that's something that, you know, fell by the wayside. Incredible memories at midnight releases for sure. Seems like a thing of the past. Yeah, tragic. Did I ever play the Liza P DLC? No, it's on my list of things to do. Definitely want to play it, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I was busy with something when I think I was doing Night Rain when that came out. Good advice for finding items in the game. I have 1%. Most other FromSoft games. This one is taking me the longest. I mean, I have a guide for farming each of the items you need to farm for the Covenant. So, like, for the various Covenants, there's 6 items you got to farm. It is episodes 47 through 52 of the walkthrough. And all of my advice for farming is contained within those episodes. Shut up about Whataburger. I miss it from when I lived in Texas. Ah, yes. I take it for granted, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, it's I got one like 5 minutes away from me. All this talk is making me want to order one, though.
I have.
Yeah, he's already friendly. I've got his branch. That is good. And I need to remember which side to drop off on. Is it this side? Yes, it is this side. And then this is the life ring, +1. Make sure you pick this up if you're going for all the rings. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I need to get the pale tongue down here, too. We're going to fight this guy.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side. Ah! That we... Long...
Okay. And the pale tongue is over here. We need this so that we can join Rosaria's fingers. We need that to summon Hazel for the gesture that she gives us for the trophy. So make sure you get this pale tongue. All right, and that is all we need from over here. And we're just going to warp. Bonfire. Video today saying got over 30 in like 5 hours was nuts. Took me 17 hours to get all 30. Even respect to 99. I mean, are you talking like... I've done it twice, and both times it took me like 4 or 5 hours. You were wearing the symbol of Averies, had the covetous gold covetous gold serpent ring +3, all that stuff on as well. I was tempted to fly to Las Vegas just for the airport. Vegas has a Whataburger in the air. I didn't even know Vegas had Whataburger. Terrible, dude. That is like bottom tier RNG, dude. I'm so sorry. That's got to be so frustrating. Yeah, I had a couple stretches where I went like 40 minutes without getting any of them. But then I had stretches where I would get one like every 5 minutes for a few of them. All right, Aldrich. Bruh. I'm gonna get myself killed. First death, deathless run, rip. Good thing I bought all those embers. You had 500 discovery, dude. Ooh, dude. Wow. I'm sorry, man. It wasn't Aldrich that killed me. It was the other guy. Whataburger, we're doing Taco Tuesday tonight with the fam. Got a block of Gouda cheese. Very nice. Can't go wrong with Taco Tuesday. Currently doing the same, but only ones I finished at the moment are Dark Souls Remastered and Elden Ring 100%. Well, you're well on the way, my friend. Can we watch your videos as I did it? Nice, man. Played Lords of the Fallen. I have not. I've not played that one. Nope. Now we got another ring back here that we need. Wait for my dude to come through for me. There we go. Yep. Maybe it's just the Whataburger where I live, but the soda is usually better than the food. Interesting. No, the best fast food burger by far, for my money, is Whataburger. All right, there's the poison bite ring +1 behind the well. Make sure you get that if you're going for platinum. And we'll pick up the Mortician's Ashes for good measure. Now we're going to fight the Curse Rider Greatwood because we do need the Transposing Kiln. Because we're going to... We got to transpose the Stray Demon Soul for the Pyromancy for the platinum. So we do need to kill the Curse Rider Greatwood. The simplicity of Dark Souls Remastered and Elden Ring's 100% trophies, but I'm far into DS2 to give up now. Yeah, I mean, Elden Ring is easily the simplest of the trophies. Like, no farming required. You can do it in one playthrough if you save scum. Super easy. Which I am a big fan of. No farming required. It's the best. Demon Souls remake didn't really have any farming required either, which I did appreciate. Now, OG Demon Souls had farming-based trophies, but Remake did not. Only thing about Demon Souls Remake, though, is that it has online required trophies, which does kind of suck, not gonna lie. Oh, come on. Could just kill him at his arm, or I can bust that one open. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, got my kiln. All's right with the world. We'll go back to Firelink. Turn in the kiln. All right, our next ring is going to be in the Crucifixion Woods. We got the Lingering Dragon Crest ring +1 that we got to pick up.
Oh, that. Oops. Treat the fire key.
Okay. Lost track of how long it took me for the Swordgrass. I'm on the Pale Tongues now. The Swordgrass can take a while, yeah. But Vertebrae Shackles of doing them offline and Proof of Concords do take longer, I think. Road to Sacrifices. Jesse, what is up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Five Guys is a superior burger here in Canada, at least. Well, you don't have Whataburger in Canada. So, yeah. Five Guys ain't bad, though. Let's see. Live in Iowa. Closest thing to a Whataburger is a Culver's. I think we're just now getting those down here. I've seen a couple pop up. Haven't had Whataburger since I was a kid, but it's still my favorite burger I've ever had. I was 14. I'm now 20. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's my absolute favorite burger, but it is definitely my favorite fast food burger. Alright, next boss for us is going to be the Crystal Sage. Consort Radahn before patch, did it twice. I did Consort Radahn before the patch and before they buffed the Scadutree fragments. Mark Penfeld, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Bloodborne Plat wasn't bad either. The thing about that one is the challenge dungeon trophies. All right, we're gonna talk to Anri. Plan on doing DS3 right after DS2, so definitely need to find me a palate cleanser before then. What's up, Max? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Average Soul Gamer, welcome back. Good to see you. This has been a long road, but you'll be happy when you're done. Finished DS3 now, working on Demon Souls with your help. Very nice. Thanks for your support, my friend, and thanks for tuning in tonight. All right, so we got a ring to pick up in the swamp. The crab's gonna pop up. And it's by one of these trees is our ring. There's our crab. There's the, I think this is the ring right here. Nope, that's the grass crest shield. Oh, I got both crabs on me. Dadgummit. 2 deaths. Womp womp. Favorite burger is always going to be a breakfast burger from Perkins, but Whataburger is definitely my favorite fast food one. Man, Perkins. I have not been to a Perkins in a long, long time. I used to go there with my mom, like way back in the day. My sister would have gymnastics practice across town during the week. My mom, I'd have to go with my mom because I was too young to be left at home. And oftentimes we'd go to Perkins. Good times. Is it this one? No. Alright, I need to not die again. I don't even have my souls back yet. I don't think I've permanently lost my souls on this entire playthrough, and I don't plan on starting now. And I do need to get invaded by Hazel down here, I think. I'm pretty sure in order to summon her, you have to kill her. Go ahead and take this one out. So I'm gonna, just for good measure, I'm gonna take her out, and I recommend you do the same. If you get to the point where you summon her, where you're supposed to be able to summon her and you can't, then come back here and kill her if you didn't. Always manages to roll back in just the nick of time. There we go. All right, so here, I think this is the ring right here. We'll see. Yep, there's the lingering Dragon Crest ring +1 right here in basically the middle of the swamp. And just for fun, let's see how many tries it takes us to beat Aldrich. I think I died to him more than any boss. I died to him more than I died to basically anything in the entire walkthrough. Did I see the OOT remake leaks? Yes, I did. And I mean, wonderful. But again, it's like one of those things, I'll believe it when I see it. And it makes me wonder, is it going to be a proper remake, or is it going to be just like kind of a cartoony but updated kind of thing like they did with Link's Awakening? And also today, I heard another rumor that the remake will be a two-parter, which I don't know how y'all would feel about that. I don't know how I would feel about that, to be honest. A two-part remake. I'd prefer it just to be like a one-to-one remake with like completely modernized graphics. Not like I don't want a Final Fantasy VII remake type of situation. But at the same time, whatever they do, I have utmost faith and confidence that'll be amazing if it does indeed happen. Okay, looks like this is not going to be a walk in the park. Oh, he did Power Within. Can I combo him to death? Only problem is he heals. Doing warmth now. He's out. All right, that went okay. I think using this as opposed to the axe, this is a much better weapon for this encounter. I will take it though. Got a great place here called Roll Up here in Colorado. Best green chili burger you ever had. Interesting. All right, we're gonna rush to the Crystal Sage. Hopefully not die. That last hit should have counted. Come on. 3-second phase already? No. Now we're second phase. Nope, fakey. There's the real one. There is a ring in the Cathedral of the Deep that we got to get, and we also got to join Rosaria. Muid, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you tonight. 500% every Zelda, because besides Echoes of Wisdom and Tears of the Kingdom, my excitement is immeasurable. I have multiple Zelda tattoos. Very cool, dude. Yeah, Ocarina of Time remake would be a day one play for me, without question. What's up? Good morning from Finland. Very nice, man. Welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. A few deaths later. Two-parter means Majora's Mask. Oh, dude, that would be incredible if part. Yeah, but no, this is limited to Ocarina. Dude, that's awesome. I couldn't finish Echoes either, but Tears of the Kingdom is my favorite modern day Zelda. Agree with you on that for sure. Definitely worth finishing. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is probably my second favorite Zelda behind Ocarina. Maybe third favorite. Saw that today seems weird. Also said that it would be Breath of the Wild style, which I think would kill it. Well, I don't know how you could, that would fundamentally change the game if they made it like a true open world. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. Two-parter meaning kid in adult league. That's what I heard, but that also doesn't make sense because you are constantly transferring back and forth between the two. So it's not like part one of the game really, you know, when you play it is Kid Link, and part two. I mean, you're going back and forth. So, I mean, I guess unless they split it up, like part one ends after Jabu Jabu's belly, and then part two begins at like the Forest Temple or whatever. I guess maybe they could do it that way. Breath of the Wild better than Tears of the Kingdom, in my opinion. Okay. I do like Tears better than Breath of the Wild, but that's just me. Game is not designed to be able to switch back and forth, so it seems up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too when I heard about that split. Two-parter, Kid Link Part 1, Adult Link Part 2. I don't know how I feel about that. I would not like it for the reasons we just described. Throwing knives, really? OT remake would need to be a 1-to-1. I would prefer that. I'm open to seeing what Nintendo has in mind, though. I mean, I severely doubt they'd let me down with a Ocarina of Time remake. Whatever they come up with, I don't think I'll be disappointed. I'd put the likelihood that I'll be disappointed by the actual product as minuscule. And FYI, we will not be doing the DLCs as part of this playthrough. I'm so glad door opening invincibility and fog wall invincibility is back in this game. Like all the stuff added it to Tears of the Kingdom, it took away from the quiet simplicity and art that I loved in Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom is still a great game, and I loved it. Hardest boss for me in Dark Souls 3 is Midir by far. It took me 40 attempts to kill Gale right after 4 tries. I was surprised. That ain't bad. 4 tries for Gale. Midir is commonly referred to as the hardest boss in the game. Going to be completely honest, I want a full remake of Ocarina of Time because all the hype I got from those Unreal Engine remakes of Zelda that always have captive. Oh yes, those things I watched those. The ones of Banjo-Kazooie also are quite compelling. Midir sucked. Respect to Mage class just to cheese him. Did you use Pestilent Mist? Sorry, this stuff is tricky to navigate, so I'm not reading chat at the moment. Funny thing though, like in Gen Z, Gen Alpha slang, like people say chat now. Like they're referring to chat, but they're just like talking to a friend or whatever. And my kids say it now. So maybe it earns me points with my kids like, hey, I actually have a chat. I actually do talk to chat. I doubt they think I'm cool, though. I don't know. Okay, this part. Ursh. Oh, hello. That was quite the jump there. My take on Breath of the Wild versus Tears of the Kingdom. I think Tears of the Kingdom was superior in so many more ways. Agreed. Story was excellent. Agreed. Figuring out a system for breakable weapons. Love the 3-tier area. Sky, mainland depths. Agreed. I loved the crafting system. Incredibly well done and well executed. Oops, no, don't want to go that way. So our next ring is in here just before the Deacons of the Deep as well, which of course you have to kill Deacons of the Deep to get the doll to get into Irithyll anyways. So you can't skip this place, even if there wasn't a ring in here. We'll get our shortcut. There'll be no bigger shock than seeing Breath of the Wild for the first time. It was literally monumental. It was a wonderful day playing Breath of the Wild for the first time, and I stand by the Breath of the Wild trailer is to this day one of the best, no, to this day the best game trailer I've ever seen in my life. It was incredible. Like, made me so hyped. Dark Souls 3 game engine and graphics for Ocarina of Time, I would eat that up. That would be incredible, yeah. Bongo Bongo dodge rolling. Ooh, Bongo Bongo. Crazy boss. Shadow Temple. Dude, imagine seeing the Shadow Temple in like modern day. That'd be that insane. Pestilent Mist for the win. Oh yeah, there you go. How have you been, man? Congrats on the 10K. Thank you so much, Shamuid. Hopefully more to come. You definitely deserve it. Appreciate it, my good friend. Thank you so much. So weird to be cool in 6 or 7 years, DB. We'll see. We'll see. Dankin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Big fan of your guides, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Dankin. Thanks for stopping by tonight. We fully announced Ocarina of Time remake and you see Miyazaki as director. Would be hilarious. Dude, imagine, yeah, a Miyazaki Miyamoto collab. That'd be insane. Breath of the Wild also had the most amazing trailer I've ever seen. Yes, Jesse, I was just talking about that before I read your comment. Absolutely, 100%. We have very similar views on Zelda, DB. We're gonna put that to the test. What are your thoughts on Zelda 2? You're welcome, mate. Thank you so much, Dankin. Yeah, what are your thoughts on Zelda 2? I love Zelda 2. Jeez, with some Zelda 2 love in the chat. Ooh. Mimic. All right, so we're going to join Rosaria, offer her the Pale Tongue. Oh yeah, invasion down here. Of course we're going to fight Longfinger Kirk. If I don't get killed by this thrall first. Of course we're going to fight Longfinger Kirk. Oh! Surprise attack. Bro, just standing there. Zelda Dark Souls. Let's go, Miyazaki. Dude, I mean, Dark Souls is basically the more mature, grown-up version of Zelda anyways. I mean, Miyazaki clearly took some Zelda inspiration, no doubt about it. Which I ain't mad about, by the way. Great game. Okay, Zelda 2. Zelda 2 is... I've long said Zelda 2 is the original Souls-like. And I will die on that hill. So Jesse, you passed the test. Congratulations. Only games I didn't enjoy were the Four Swords Adventures that fashioned Zelda for 3DS. Thought they were iffy. Oracle of Ages and Seasons for the win. Did I ever play Eco? I've never played Eco. I have played Shadow of the Colossus. The game that got Miyazaki into video games. Yes, he has credited Eco and I believe Shadow of the Colossus. And Zelda as well. But yeah, I've never played Eco. Am I going to play Resident Evil Requiem? That is the plan. I don't know exactly when, but I would say within a month. I'm in the middle of a very important project at work. We have a new system that goes live on April 11th, and I have a very heavy hand in this thing and a lot of skin in the game, as they say, so I need it to go well. And so I don't know, I legitimately don't know how busy I'm going to be when this thing goes live. I could be really busy. It could be not that bad. I don't know. But how busy I am is going to depend on how much I'm able to stream in the next probably 2 or 3 weeks or so. Hopefully it ends up not being that bad, but it also could be like, oof, we'll see. But if it works out well, then I hope to be streaming a lot. And the next thing I'm going to stream is I'm going to do a Bloodborne run. I do one every year. And so that's going to be kind of priority 1 is Bloodborne after this. And then I think after that, I'm going to be doing RE9. I actually did acquire a PS5 Pro for RE9 because I know RE9 has a lot of PS5 Pro capabilities. And it benefits a lot from the Pro. So I do plan on using the Pro to play it. So yeah. Twilight Princess will always be my favorite graphically, and Skyward Sword for the story. Dude, I love Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword gets a lot of hate. Big Skyward Sword fan. I love Skyward Sword. It might be my second favorite Zelda. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it, but I love me some Skyward Sword. No longer finger this day. Speaking of Twilight Princess, Dark Souls 2 heavily reminds me of Twilight Princess. Interesting. How so? It's been too long since I played Zelda 2. It was super hard, which I can see that being the criticism, but love the replayability. That's a good way to look at it. Yes, absolutely. It is, as far as I'm concerned, the original Souls-like. No one will be able to convince me otherwise. Miyamoto was way ahead of his time with Zelda 2. Zelda 2, the world is fantastic. The dungeons are fantastic. As I said, no one will be able to convince me otherwise. I'll love RE9. I'm looking forward to it. April 11th is your birthday. Very nice. So that's coming up. Hopefully that brings good luck. I hope so too. I really hope so too. Sometimes I hate adulting. Yeah, sometimes it's pretty terrible, isn't it? Might be my second favorite RE game. Oh, and first favorite being what? What's up, K3? How's it going? Finally a new stream. Yes, indeed. Just in time for the price increase. That is also part of the inspiration. A buddy of mine sent me the press release that they were raising it, and I'm like, okay, is it? I was originally just gonna buy it like right before I played RE9, but it's like, okay, now I got to get it now, and so I definitely squeaked in before the price increase for sure. Yep. So that was by design. Sweet, happy early birthday. We don't see you. Hope you have luxury to be as lazy or as crazy as you want. Indeed. Are you going to smash out the game this stream or more to come? So New Game Plus this stream, and then New Game Plus Plus in the next stream. We should be getting the Platinum in the next stream, and then that will be a wrap for this walkthrough. Just 100%ed Requiem today. It's a great game, and Capcom did it right on this one. That's awesome. Congrats on 100%, dude. We need more Souls games on Xbox. I still want to try Bloodborne and Demon Souls.
Merciful goddess.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but that is not going to happen. Sony owns the IP for both of those. Skyward Sword, best music in the franchise. My man, dude. That OST is incredible. It's like 6 hours long. Nothing but bangers. It is an incredible soundtrack. Okay, where am I going? I think I went the wrong way. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one I want. There we go. This is the one I want. Yeah. While the Princess in Dark Souls 2 have many environmental and color similarities with a gloomy but orangish yellow tone. Okay. The romance song when you first see Zelda gives me goosebumps every time. Isn't Skyward Sword the only Zelda where Link and Zelda have a confirmed romance? I don't know. It's a good question. RE4 is your favorite. OG RE4 or RE4 remake? I love the remake and original equally. Okay, so you answered my question with your next thing. Def's Peak RE. I would give the OG a slight edge over the remake. In fact, I'd put RE2 remake over RE4 remake. But I'd put OG RE4 over both. All right, so ring alert. We got to go upstairs over here. We're going to get our next +1 ring for the platinum. Good evening, gentlemen. What's up, Zenners? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're well tonight. Always good to see you, Zenners. We're not going to destroy the poo-poo giant. We're going to leave him be. I'm going to create a new profile on PS5 to play the games you have guides for because I really enjoy your content. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Really appreciate that. Thanks, Andre. Lazy will definitely be the way. Amen. Definitely the way I prefer things to go to is lazy. All right, so this is where our ring is right here. We got the Ring of the Evil Eye +1 right there before the Deacons of the Deep boss room. Rumors of RE1 remake. It would be... I have heard that rumor. Speaking of rumors, the rumor mill be buzzing. But it would in fact be an RE1 remake because RE1 remake already exists. It came out on GameCube originally, but you can buy it on PS4 or PS5 or whatever. But you have to, if they remade it, it would be the first, at least that I'm aware, it would be the first remake, which that would be a day one purchase for me without question. I'd be incredibly, unreasonably hyped for that if it ever comes to fruition. Which I think it will someday, honestly. It has to. They've already remade RE4, which in itself is more modern than RE1 remake is. So, remake is bound to happen, and I'm here for it whenever it does. This sword was made for this fight. All right, got my doll. Got the Ring of the Evil Eye +1. Now we're going to warp back to Road of Sacrifices. Going to top off the stream and continue to torture myself on the Dark Souls 2 grind. Well, good luck, my friend. Thanks for hanging out tonight. That would be amazing if they redid RA1, dude. I would totally be on board. We'll go back here to the Crucifixion Woods. I'm playing Crimson Desert. The addiction is real. At some point you should play it. How far you complete the game at 100%. I have this stream in New Game Plus and then another stream in New Game Plus Plus, and that will get us the Platinum Trophy. So yeah, I already beat Hazel. RA1 HD Remaster was already great as well. Remake, yes. So yeah, the HD Remaster was a remaster of the GameCube version that came out alongside... It came out around the same time that Resident Evil 0 came out for GameCube. Both of which originally were GameCube exclusives. But the Code Veronica is being worked on, yes. You were talking about that earlier, I believe. Huge Code Veronica fan. Originally played it back in the day on Dreamcast. I got a Dreamcast near launch. And I got Code Veronica the day that I got my Dreamcast, way back in the day. Dreamcast was a great console, but it left us too soon. I mean, it was unfortunate timing. It was way underpowered compared to PS2. So I understand, you know, why it happened that way, but still, great console. Code Veronica's top tier. The introduction of Super Wesker, absolutely. Incredible story. What is there not to like about Code Veronica? It was actually the first Resident Evil game to not use pre-rendered backgrounds as well. Even though it does have fixed camera angles, it didn't use pre-rendered backgrounds. All right, we got to go to Basilisk Town to get the magic stone plate ring +1. Eek. Pretty sure this is flash or iron flesh. Yeah. The ring's out here where all the basilisks are, sadly. And yes, I'm too lazy to equip a dagger. Don't judge me. I think that's the ring over there. And here come the basilisks. Yippee. I'm also too lazy to equip the Curse Bite ring. Oh no. Oh gosh, that was... All right, there's our magic stone plate ring +1. And I guess we'll go on this way. There is a flame over here we got to light. I think I'm just going to run away. And if any of them want to follow me, they're welcome to. But I'm going to fight them on dry land instead of inside the swamp. So make sure you pick up that ring back there near all the basilisks. Come on, bub. Okay, whiff, whiff, whiff. Almost got me killed. Oh, jeez. Those whiffs were nearly deadly. Good morning, Germany. Good morning, Dad Bod. What's up, Sassy Atrocity? Welcome to the stream. Also, super easy to pirate games on the Dreamcast. Or on PS2, or both. Ferrari 1, the load screen, door opening are very repetitive, but they add so much depth, the anticipation of what's on. Dude, yes, okay, so they are disguised loading screens, yes, but they added so much to the atmosphere, yes, and the dread, especially in Code Veronica, the one where they added where like your heart's pumping, it's like bump, 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 and it like opens the door slowly. Those like freaked me out back in the day. Still got to farm more proofs so I can start new game. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Proofs are the worst, man. can't believe I actually did it though. Originally, I was not going to do all the farming. I was just going to clip in bits from like my first playthrough where I did stream it, and I have the footage of getting the proofs and getting the rewards for the Covenant, and I was just going to splice it in. But then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, nah, I'm just going to farm. I'm going to do it. We're going to farm it. And it was brutal, but we did it. Thank you for doing this. Love your Dark Souls 2. Now your Dark Souls 3. Thank you so much, NetTech. Welcome to the stream. The doors opening the original still give me creeps, traumatized in a good way. Dude, it is effective. Despite the fact that, yes, they did it mainly for technical reasons, it is incredibly effective for what it accomplishes. Let's see. I'm doing this in an order that I don't normally do this, so I'm a little bit turned around. But that's fine. Is this is back at the entrance, yeah. Okay, so now, yeah, that just took me back to the entrance, and now I know exactly where I'm at. Imagine if the Basilisk gave a permanent life loss debuff like you mean in Dark Souls 1, where you have to use a Purging Stone, otherwise you're at half health from the curse. I'm gonna fight the Dark Wraith. Because why not? Oh, that's why not. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die. That would be why not, to answer my question. Haha, he missed. No pale tongue. That's fine. I think there's something in here, right? Something. The coal. Okay. I don't need it, but I mean, if you didn't already get the trophy for all infusions, you would need that, but we already got the trophy for all infusions, so I don't really need it. Okay. Dreamcast didn't require a mod chip, just a swap and a standard burn CDs. The GD ROM didn't mean anything since all games fit on a standard disk size. Yes, it did. Yeah, pretty much they did. Yeah, you could easily do it with a Game Shark. You just load the Game Shark and then swap CDs and it would load. All right, so we got 2 and 3. Whiff, 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 whiff. This dude's gonna kill me. He's gonna freaking kill me. Okay. All right, guys, seeing the talk about Resident Evil. Time for the real question. Best waifu? Are we talking Resident Evil? Only ever played RE2, loved it, but never tried another one since. Are we talking OG RE2 or RE2 remake? Following your DS3 playthrough, I got to Ringed City DLC so far, and it's been fantastic. Thank you for the playthrough. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching, man. Took me 2 days to get to the proofs the Concord kept. It is a long time. This game makes you earn every bit of that platinum trophy. Just had some Whataburger. Nice, Doc. Excellent. I'll give me some chocolate chip cookie dough bluebell tomorrow. Ooh. Enjoy yourself, my friend. All right, we do have another ring here, by the way. So we got the one in the swamp back there. We got the magic stone plate ring +1. And there is one by this bonfire as well. See if he left me a wolf blood swordgrass. Nope. Nope. So this will be the wolf ring +1 that we get right here. You're gonna love RE9. Everything you can want in a new RE game. I can't wait. Enough said. For enough soul food for one day. One minor criticism, so we can discuss it when you finish. Gotcha. The OG on PlayStation. Okay, that was my first Resident Evil was RE2 on PlayStation. Missed the Game Shark, had my FF7 party as Cloud, Aerith, and Sephiroth the whole game. Ah, the good old days. The good old days. Game Shark, Game Genie, all that good stuff. So yeah, at this bonfire, just wrap around to the side here. Get the Wolf Ring +1. You need it for the Platinum. All right, so now we need to go to the top to fight the Stray Demon. Because we need the soul for the pyromancy. And then we're going to summon Hazel for the gesture, which the pyromancy should give us the all pyromancy trophy, and the gesture should give us the all gesture trophy. Cloud, Aerith, and Sephiroth for the whole game. That's wonderful. I'm going to go on and get the Dream Chasers. I can't say that. Dream Chasers Ashes. All right, main thing here is to not get knocked off the edge, not get grabbed and thrown over, I should say. What a view, though, man. This is like a Majula-esque view. Gotta take it all in. That's what I love about Dark Souls, is just look at this, man. Beautiful. There's Lothric Castle. All right, buff. Stay on his booty. You stay on the booty, you'll win. Stay in front of him, you'll get grabbed and you'll lose. Soul of a Stray Demon. All right, we're going to go on back to Firelink. I should have just went back to Firelink. We're going to go on back to Firelink to get our Pyromancy Boulder Heave, and that should be the last of the Pyromancies that we need for the trophy. So the trophy should pop here. If it doesn't pop, we did something wrong. Best views through all these games? Absolutely. The devs of Stellar Blade just announced that they bought RE creator studio Unbound and they will make a new game together.
Oh, we can all happen. All happens.
All right. Gonna progress their quest line. Oh, there's Ludleth. My bad. I think I know what the two-parter could mean for Ocarina of Time Makes Total Sense OOT Part 1, Majora's Mask Part 2. I mean, that would be amazing, but I don't think that's... No.
Aha.
In fact, I'm not even 100% convinced that... Boulder Heave, this is what we want. And... Trophy. Boom. There we go.
Treat the Firekeeper.
I'm not 100% convinced that this remake is even real. As I said before, I'll believe it when I see it. But I'd love to see it. Have I played Wu Chang Fallen Feathers? I have not. The sceneries in the game are really good. I mean, it's what Miyazaki does best. It's one of the many things that he does better than just about most. I believe Hazel's over here on this island. I don't know if you have to fight. There she is. I was about to say, I don't know if you have to fight the invader first, but I've not beat her invader in this area yet. But that answers that question. You do not. I did beat the invader in Road of Sacrifices, but not here. An extra undead bone shard for good measure. Okay, so summoning her should get the gesture and the trophy for all gestures. I think it's the proper bow gesture. There it is. All right, gonna send her back to her world because I don't technically want her. All right, so the only trophy we should be missing right now is the rings trophy. Master of Rings, still need it. There we go. Once we get all the rings, we've got it. And so, of course, that's going to require going into New Game Plus 4. But we are well on our way. Okay, so we got the other 2 trophies we needed taken care of. Got the wolf ring. Okay. Next, we got to do Abyss Watchers and go on into the Catacombs. And we're making pretty good time, I'd say. Those are our friendly dark wraiths that we farmed for the Pale Tongues. I don't know how you can split OOT into 2 parts. I mean, it's... I really hope they don't, but... You know, they'll figure it out. I have faith. By the way, congrats on 10K subs. Thank you so much, Doc. Really appreciate that. It's still hard to believe we actually got here, so... Very pumped about it. Thank you so much. You think I should play Wu Chang? In Orlando for Dark Souls 1, Castle something, Dranglaic Castle, are you talking about for Dark Souls 2? Literally the first 5 minutes of Elden Ring, Bloodborne the whole game, and it goes on. Absolutely, Zenners, agree 100%. Built, what is up? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well tonight, man. Good to see you. What's up, DB in chat? Hopefully you got your PS5 Pro before the price increase. Yes, I did. I got it 2 days ago. You got 2 of them. Why did you get 2 of them? I know you wanted one for GTA, but why a second one? By the way, does anybody remember the rumor way back in the day that Saddam Hussein was hoarding PlayStation 2s because they were so powerful he could use them to launch a nuke? Does anybody remember that besides me? Nintendo rarely misses for Zelda. Yeah. Yeah, if they're going to remake Ocarina of Time, I have no doubt that they're going to do it. They're going to do it right. There's a 0% chance they mess up an Ocarina of Time remake. Literally a 0% chance they mess it up. One for the living room and one for the game room. That's hilarious, but I love it. Yes, sir. Hands down the best guys on YouTube. I'll die on that hill. Thank you so much, Dark Goat. Appreciate it, man. You remember that rumor too? National security matters, absolutely, yeah. So I'm glad I wasn't just making that up. That was actually a thing. That Saddam Hussein was going to hoard PS2s and link them together because they were so powerful he was going to use them to launch a nuke. There's no way the remake's going to be nothing short of perfection. I agree 100%, yep. All right, you're getting parried, son. Go up too early. I don't know if you can't even parry that attack. I'll beat him parry only. Why not? I'm just not 100% confident on what can and can't be parried. Oh, that can be parried. All right, that's our first Cinders of a Lord. Blue Point, what a tragedy. We really hope for a Bloodborne remake, dude. Yeah. Pretty crazy. I mean, rumor has it they pitched it and From Software's the one that shot it down. Again, I don't know how much credence I lend the secondhand he said, she said information, but I mean, if From Software shut it down, they had best be remaking it themselves. What's up, Pones Who Care? You were my #1 on my YouTube recap this year. Dude, that's insane. Thank you so much. Appreciate that more than you ever know, man. Wish I had that many PS2s. I have my one PS2 that doesn't work anymore. We got another ring coming up here. Did I just get parried by a skeleton? I sure did. Oh, come on. Holy crap. I am the Senate. Bro. You had white eyes on, you're coming back. So I noticed the difference between PS5 Pro with the PSR via version 2. I have not, because I am not playing on it currently. It is still in the box because I'm a boomer and I use physical discs, and my disk drive is still on the way. I did get a PS5 Pro, Jesse, just before the price increase. Hope that Blue Point was working on Bloodborne remake, as there was no news from what they were really doing after Demon Souls. Well, there was. Last year, it was revealed they were working on a live service God of War game that literally 0 people asked for. And then we found out last year that it was that God of War live service game was getting canned. This is the ring we want, the Thunderstone Plate ring +1 right here. So we found out that it was getting canned, but that Blue Point was not being shut down. But now, a year later, we find out, okay, yeah, Blue Point's being shut down. Which really, really, really sucks. Crazy times those were, indeed. I mean, one PS2 Slim that I have to have upside down and wait just to get it to work. Yeah, was it like the disk drive, like the laser gets screwed up? That's what happened to mine, at least. Parents sharing, I wonder why Sony is so resistant on doing something for Bloodborne. Allegedly, it was From Software that shot it down, not Sony. Allegedly, Sony agreed to the pitch, but From Software did not. That's the story. Don't know how true it is. They don't have the rights to it. It's a legal nightmare between From Software and Sony. It seems they both own it. From Software doesn't want to work on it, and Sony can't do anything. The opposite can be true too. I mean, well, they asked Miyazaki about it. Like, someone asked Miyazaki about it point blank, and he said I can't say too much about. I'm paraphrasing here. He said he can't say too much about it because he could get in trouble, but it's out of his hands if it gets remade or not. So who knows how true that is. Sony technically owns the IP. So I think they could do a remake even without From Software's blessing technically, but of course that would severely damage the relationship if Sony just went off and did that. Bro. Surely you're not going to follow me all the way over here, are you? Oh, I didn't talk to Anri. Dang it. Yeah, that's the downside of doing that little shortcut. As you miss Anri. You have no idea how hard it was for me to find a physical copy of RE9 at launch. My wife literally found one of the last copies in the city while both of us drove around trying to every game. Really? Meanwhile, From Software go work for Nintendo. I'm not mad about it. I'm looking forward to Dustbloods. I have a Switch 2. We'll be getting Dustbloods on day 1. Now, the rumored Ocarina of Time remake is allegedly happening at the end of this year, which that timing happens to coincide with when Duskbloods is rumored. If they launch Ocarina of Time at the same time as they launch Duskbloods, I'm going to be really pissed, by the way. But given that Duskbloods is Nintendo, I doubt that Nintendo would have them both come out at the same time. So at least I have that going for me. Okay, this is a bad situation. See, I don't want these things alive when I talk to Anri because I don't want Anri to get hit. But this is a bad situation for me. I could just have the ball. Well, I'm dead. Here, yeah. Follow me, please follow me. Go back up. There we go. That ball very much saved my life. Got a couple stragglers, including the big ones, of course. Oh, you're not dead yet, really? Okay. Now we're in good shape. A little sketchy there. All this just to talk to Anri. Literally best wife award goes to her. That's awesome. Gonna choose between having the Pro on the OLED TV in the living room or the OLED monitor in the game room, so you went with both. There you go. Modern problems require modern solutions. You're the GOAT, Dadbot. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Someone high up in Sony will need to meet with Miyazaki and FromSoft and cut a deal to make this happen. Maybe in a third party. Dude, it has to happen, man. It has to happen. What's up, Koro? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Still doing this? How long does it take to platinum DS3? A long time.
Oh, have you streamed? Yes.
Like half of it is farming.
If that unclean me.
Farming for 6 covenants, so you have to level up. Some of them you have to level up twice. Who is disappointed in no Fallout remaster? Is that something that people were expecting? I'm sad that I won't play for the first 6 years until a good Switch emulator came out. I sold mine a few years ago. Yeah, Xanners, you farmed the vertebrae shackles offline, didn't you? That's that pissed me off the most, or when I tied to rats. Combat looks so slow compared to Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne does have, next to Sekiro, Bloodborne has the most aggressive combat, I'd say, in all of From Software. Two weeks. 2 weeks until what? DB got the PS5 Pro and Switch 2. You got to try the Bonanza game to get a chance. Very fun game. I am planning on playing Bonanza on stream.
Have you seen? Oh, yes.
35 hours farming the vertebrae shackles.
Oh.
Sucks, man. How long did it take you to farm the Concords, though? All right, we gotta go down, and I'm doing Anri's quest line to show the other side of her quest, so I am gonna go down and kill Horus, and there is a ring down here that we need anyway. Don't know if I have the patience to farm that much, but I know if I ever get the motivation, I'll be sure to use your guides. But good luck on the farming. Hope all goes well for you. Fortunately, the farming is done. We just got to do some stuff in New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus to wrap up, which is exactly what we're doing right now. Bonfire knows he's coming back alive. Time passed farming the vertebrae. Worst farm ever. Okay. Not looking forward to farming the Concords. Yeah, it's not good. Gonna do it though. Way to go, man. Gotta power through, dude. Power through. I spent one Concord doing the same actions again and again and again. And if you do this, know the definition of madness is doing the same thing again and again, expecting new results or something like that. Yeah. Peace out. All right, Koro. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Have a good night. All right, so there is a ring all the way up there by the contraption. As I just, you know, face tank. Everything. Wait, so how did you spend a Concord? How do you even spend those? Am I going to be playing Lords of the Fallen or Lies of P? I've already played Lies of P. I still need to play the DLC. I have a full playlist of my first playthrough of Lies of P. I do have and I got the platinum trophy during that playthrough. Yes, I do plan on playing the DLC. I'm not sure when, but it will happen. I've heard nothing but good things about the Lies of P DLC, and I'm excited to play it for sure. Okay. Rip Horus. Are all down here. We got to get the Blood Bite Ring +1 next to the contraption, as I said. This lake sucks. Lake of Rot and Elden Ring is crap too. This is not nearly as bad as the Lake of Rot. At least it's not a poison swamp. Usurpation of Fire, aka the Hollow Ending. I already did that. I did that in my first playthrough. I'm doing the other side of request this time. The Alaskan bullworm. Ow. Ow. Don't want to die. Need to get out of here. Sure, that's how broken my English has become. I haven't used it in a while. What I meant, it's been one quarter amount of time. Okay, gotcha. I'll follow a guide for Lies of P. It's really in the fields game. Lords of the Fallen is an awesome game as well. I don't have a guide for Lies of P. I've just played it on this channel, and I streamed my playthrough. It is not a walkthrough, but I did get the platinum trophy. If it is a walkthrough you seek, my boy Blind Playthroughs has an excellent walkthrough for Lies of P. That would be blind_playthroughs. He has a fantastic Lies of P 100% walkthrough. So again, yes, we're going up by the contraption to get a ring. There's a ring up there. Gotta head to bed. Night DB in chat. All right, Jesse, thanks for hanging out tonight. You have yourself a good night, dude. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Snake Eater. Most painful farm for me was the shackles. I must have been lucky with the Silver Knights. Yeah, farming the shackles offline is every bit as bad as farming the Concords. This is why, if you have the chance, I highly recommend doing the shackle farming online. If you want to laugh, I have a confession. I bought Star Wars Jedi Survivor on PS5 today for $10. Oh, yes. Finally gonna get to it, man. That's awesome, dude. Would recommend. I had a lot of fun playing that game. That's hilarious, though. Yup. I remember you had big time problems when you played it on, or tried playing it on PC. When it came out, it had big time optimization problems on PC, but PS5 version worked just fine. I thoroughly enjoyed my playthrough. Got the platinum trophy on that one as well. All right, so we're about to pick up the Blood Bite Ring +1 over here. What's up, Elf? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well tonight. And with that, we're just going to warp to the bonfire. Feel kind of lazy, but I had my friend summon me over and over for the shock. Dude, that is 100% not lazy. That's the way to do it as far as I'm concerned. Knights of the Old Republic is my favorite for sure. All right, now it's time to... Well, we're going to talk to Anri again, and then it's time to fight Wolnir. I did unlock the shortcut, right? I should actually use the shortcut this time. Yeah, I unlocked the shortcut. Why don't I just use the shortcut? Don't care to fight Dark Spirit Sorg unless he prevents me from actually getting to the boss.
Oh my goodness, what is it?
Okay, he's dead, but you're saved now. Already have the plat for Eliza P and DLC view guide for it. I gladly do it on my other profile, but when you play the DLC, man, final boss is epic. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the Eliza P DLC. Do you have a DS2 Platinum playthrough? I sure do. DS1, DS2, and Secure are what's left for me to Platinum. Well, good news for you. I have a Platinum trophy walkthrough for each of those games. You're in luck. Oh, crap. The mist will get you. Not careful. Come on, keep your hand on the ground. Keep your hand still. I command you. There we go. Has anyone ever done a straight up health kill on Wolnir instead of breaking the bracelets? Oh crap, no! Dadgummit, died to freaking Wolnir because I was not paying attention to the fog. Sucks. I was in too much of a hurry. speed kills, man. What's after DS3 plat? I'm going to do a Bloodborne playthrough after this. Would I ever play Ghost of Yotei? I have never played Ghost of Tsushima, and I would not play Yotei until after I played Tsushima. That said, I am interested in Tsushima. It's a compelling game. I just don't know when I would actually get to it. Now, the fact that I'm done with these Dark Souls walkthroughs, or when I'm done with this, I'll be done with all the Dark Souls walkthroughs that I need to do. That'll help me churn through my backlog quite a bit. So hopefully, I'll be able to get to some of those games that I've wanted to play for a long time, but just haven't ever got to. Don't get killed by the smoke this time. Don't be stupid. Bro, jeez. That stuff will get you if you're anywhere near him when he blows that. There we go. All right, DB, gots to go. Have a great gaming session. Hope the kiddo feels better soon. Thank you so much, Doc. Have yourself a great night as well. We'll see you next time, dude. Before I go, did I see the Kana sequel? I did see the trailer for the Kana sequel. When does it come out? Do you know? We're watching our Liza P stream and OOT streams, and you had a friend in those that loved Liza P, was doing no death runs and everything. That was Brock. Indeed, it was Brock. Well, I got you on accident too. Yep, it does happen from time to time. Looking forward to Bloodborne? Absolutely. I love playing through Bloodborne. I try to do it at least once a year. It's weird though, I haven't played these games, but still enjoyable for me to follow your guys. Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are probably the games I spend the most time on, so it wasn't hard for me to follow. Very nice, man. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, good sir. Good night and good luck. I'm out. We'll be back tomorrow for New Game Plus Plus. Awesome. It will be not. It's not tomorrow. It'll be on Thursday. Thursday will be New Game Plus Plus, if all goes according to plan. I'm gonna fight the beast here so he doesn't ambush me below. Okay, crap. Oh, he jumped right over me. That was fantastic. Turn around move. Turn around move. Heal up. Heal up. Heal up. Ah, jeez. Get away from him. Game drops 2026, but date is TBD. Gotcha. Yeah, Kano was a pretty quick playthrough, so definitely could see myself, depending on the timing, of doing the sequel as well. If I tried the PC version of Bloodborne with 60 FPS and texture upgrades, I have not. All right, so now we're doing the Chloranthy Ring +1, which is near the Church of Yorshka. So we'll get that Church of Yorshka bonfire. Make sure Anri doesn't die if these people are following me up here. Okay. Anri should be here. And she is. Is this thing here? No. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, yeah. Definitely make sure to kill that thing. If you're following Anri's other side quest. The other side of it. I didn't know if the pilgrim was going to be there or not, since I hadn't been doing Yul's side quest. I should have went back and checked on Yul just to see what happens to him, because I'm pretty sure he dies, but I'm not sure if when he dies of natural causes, if Urias still replaces him. I'm actually curious. I'm going to warp back to Firelink. Do the celebratory sword jiggle. You beat that stupid alligator enemy. They gave me so much trouble when I bought DS3 when it first came out. All right, see you later, Jesse. Thanks for hanging out tonight, man. The most cursed, disgusting enemies in Dark Souls 3 are the beasts that drop the Aldrich's sapphires. I mean, I have to agree with you. I hate those things. Yeah, Yul's just dead. Uria's not there though. She might just not be there because she's pissed that I killed the pilgrim. And just to confirm, I have 0 hollowing. So that does not carry over from playthrough to playthrough. Or maybe it's... I can't remember if I cured it and then saved. I don't remember. This may be the version where I already cured it in the previous playthrough. I'm not 100% positive. All right. Talk to Anri. Saved your life.
Oh, I know for you. I've made.
All right, so we got to get the Chloranthy ring +1. The hollowing carried on, but not the dark sigils. Okay. So then theoretically, you could cure the hollowing with a purging stone. And then since you don't have dark sigils, you would not accrue any further hollowing if you died. All right, there's a Chloranthy ring +1 behind this altar thing. Do I have a guide for Demon Souls Remake? I do. I do. There's a playlist for it on my channel. Once I finish this guide, which I'm about to finish after Thursday's stream, I will have a 100% walkthrough for every single From Software Soulsborne game. That's been the goal since the day I started this channel, and we're almost there. Like, it is within reach. Pretty crazy to think about, because I've been at this for so long now, and we're almost there, which is quite surreal, to be honest. All right, we got the Gold Serpent Ring +1 coming up here. Drop down. Right here. Demon Souls Remake is where it all started. I mean, that's where this channel first started to get traction for sure. I had, before Demon Souls Remake, I had like 40 subs. And it took me like a year and a half to get those 40 subs. And probably 15 of those 40 subs were side accounts that I made and subscribed because I was that desperate back in the day. But the first thing I ever did on this channel was my Bloodborne walkthrough. But Demon Souls is what got the party started for sure. All right, so we got Chloranthy ring, Gold Serpent ring. Next ring we need is the Ring of Favor +1. which is going to be in Pontiff's boss room. After you beat him, you can go upstairs. Have some Estus soup. Siegward's not there because I haven't been following his quest. I might get an invader because I'm not following Uria's quest here. Let's see if it happens. I'm going to take out this Silver Knight just in case. Got a Divine Blessing. Yep, Londor Paleshade is invading here. And again, this is happening because I'm not following Uria in Yol's quest. Because Londor Paleshade, if you remember, is summonable if you are following the Lord Apollo's quest. And you have to summon Londor Paleshade to get a gesture. But since we already have the gesture, we already have the trophy for the gestures, we'll do the invasion. I'm going to skip this shortcut and get the next one. Famous last words. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now it's time for some Pontiff Sullivan. If I can get there. Best on the internet. In fact, it was lovely. Thank you so much, UNZ. I was thinking trying to follow Sekiro guide next and never get Sekiro more than like 20 minutes of my time. Bounced off it at release. Give the guide a try, man. I try to really break it down for folks. Hopefully it works for you, dude. Sekiro is fantastic. I think you play that next on my profile, 100% my main profile. Have you played Black Myth Wukong? I have played Black Myth Wukong. I do not have a walkthrough for it, but I have played it and I have platinumed it on my channel. I do have a live stream playlist for that as well. Really enjoyed that game. That game was a lot of fun. Got the stagger there. But I'm getting whooped. Holy crap. Let me heal, brah. Oh, stabby stab. All right, full health. Let's go. The 8 AoEs here, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, he got away. Already killed his shadow. Knocked him back too much. Getting another shadow. Gotta heal because I'm being sloppy, but I can afford to be sloppy. And dead. Dead. There we go. Woohoo! Thank you. Let's see. I already read that. Londor Paleshade also drops the weapon needed for the plat trophy. It's not needed for the. You don't. There is no weapons plat trophy or weapons trophy in this game. Now, Londor Paleshade has a gesture you need for the platinum, but his weapon you do not need for the platinum. Getting some frame drops. Okay, I'm showing it's clean on my end. Anyone else getting frame drops? Hopefully not. Sorry about that. I have to go El Famoso team meeting at 1 a.m. for project due tomorrow. Fun, fun. Wish you good luck, and we'll try to catch one of your streams in less than 3 months. All right, Xanners. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Great scene tonight, dude. NG plus Pontiff was a bully to me. It took me like 6 tries. NG got him in 1. Was not expecting it. Yeah, it was a little bit more difficult. I was playing a little bit sloppy and I wasn't giving him credit. Maybe he deserves a little bit more credit in New Game Plus. Celebratory weapon jiggle. Absolutely. No, it was definitely, a little close for comfort there for a bit. I was within 1 hit of dying. All right, so we're looping back around here for a ring. This is the ring of favor +1 that we're going for here. I'm going and unlock the elevator. I believe it is behind this pillar over yonder. Boom, ring of favor +1. Now we're going to fight Aldrich. We're actually going to fight him twice. Fight him once with Anri for her quest, and then once for our game. Run for your life. Not nearly as bad as the Dark Souls 1 archers. Annoying, still annoying, yes, but not nearly as bad. Okay. Did give me the ring of favor +1. And do I have to move the contraption again? Yes, I do. Whee! It's like Disney World. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Way too soon to be back here. Ooh, 4 R1s to kill these things now, instead of just 3. Oh, come on. No proofs of a Concord kept. All right, here's Anri's summon sign.
Ah, I thought it might be you. No, it only bolsters my resolve. Please.
Thank God that didn't hit.
More
Nope.
strength. Help me vanquish Aldrich. man to food.
All right, don't you dare kill Anri. Or me for that matter. I hate how his teleport, I should say, is an AoE. Kind of garbage. All right, all right, all right. Get him, Anri. Where's you at? Don't do your arrows, please. No arrows. All right. Dunzo with Anri. Still got to do it myself, though. A measly ember for my reward.
You, truly. Horace, we've done it. We really have.
Oh. On plus is you don't have to kill princes. I forgot you had to do the other 3 cinders. I skipped Aldrich and Yorm, so I had to get back. Yeah, because you don't get the archives key. That's where they get you. I don't want to beat Spider Monkey. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the door, but I'm not going to beat Spider Monkey. I hate Spider Monkey. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna get the proof though. For good measure. For old time's sake. Yo, Dabod, your Dark Souls 2 guide was super useful. What are you doing right now? Thank you so much, man. Glad you enjoyed the Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. Right now, I am wrapping up the Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. So I have the whole trilogy done. Well, soon. Not quite done with Dark Souls 3, but very close to done. Arrows. I hate the arrows. Dang it. It's not as bad in the first phase as it is in the second phase, though. Second phase already? Arrows? No! That's gonna kill me! Yeah! That was close. No arrows, please. Alright, one more cycle should get him. As long as he doesn't do arrows, we're just gonna throw him over there and kill him. Boom! Try to do arrows. Not today. Oh, geez. No, no, no. Don't kill me during the death animation. Oh, crap. Oh. I mean, kind of sucks, but also doesn't really matter. I am going to go get my souls back. Really want Blue Point to release DLC for Demon Souls remake for the 6 art. I mean, well, Blue Point doesn't exist anymore, sadly. How many playthroughs do I need to unlock every achievement in Dark Souls? 1, 2.5. You need 3 souls of Sif. That's the bottleneck. my souls at? There they are. GC, what is up with the $4.99 donation? What's up, DB in chat? Congrats for 10K. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well deserved. Glad to be part of the squad. Thank you so much, GC. Glad to have you. Welcome to the stream tonight. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Okay, so we're going back to Distant Manor. Or no. We're going to finish up Anri's side quest. So we got to go back to Firelink, talk to Ludleth. That is correct. You don't have to beat it the third time. You just have to get your third Soul of Sif and then get to the giant blacksmith in Anor Londo, and then you can be done. And make sure you don't accidentally make two of the same Greatsword of Artorias. Several people have commented saying they accidentally made the same one twice, and then they have to get another Soul of Sif.
Though gave no so happened. Most fine and
All right, so we got Anri's straight sword. So now we got to go back to where Horus was. I grinded too much in Chalice Dungeons. DLC became too easy. Well, that ain't such a bad thing. All right, now I don't have to worry about being shot. Oh, the contraption comes back if you rest. That sucks. I thought once you shut it off, it was shut off for good. Favorite Souls game would be Bloodborne. Slight edge to Bloodborne over Elden Ring for me. But what a ride in lore revelations, absolutely. All right, so Anri is now hostile. And in typical Dark Souls fashion, there are no happy endings for anybody involved. She dies either way. Has a little altar here to Horus. And yep, that is that. I'm gonna quit and reload. I can't remember if something spawns here or not. Do. Okay. Anything spawn here? No. Okay. So, yep, you either stab her in the face in the so-called wedding, or you find her down here. Alrighty, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. 1 sec. I'm back. Thanks for y'all's patience. And we carry on. We're going to warp to the distant manor to go to Irithyll dungeon and the profaned capital. I'm going to do E33 New Game Plus. I want to. I'm going to do Bloodborne first, though. And probably RE9 first. I don't know. I'm doing Bloodborne first. That's all I can say for sure. And then I'm going to... We're going to... At some point soon, within the next week or two, we're going to start my wife's first playthrough of Elden Ring on the channel. She's never played any Souls-like whatsoever. And I want to see if I can guide her through at least through Godric. But maybe if she likes it, maybe through the whole game. Who knows? Would be awesome. Yep, you're gonna follow me down here, are you? There's Alva. Not the best place to be fighting you. Can you heal? I can't remember. Ow! Ow, no! Dude, that spinny spin does not mess around. All right. I'm not fighting you down here again. All right, we're gonna... That was my first mistake. Come on, Alva. Don't be shy. Okay, you're being summoned. I see the fog wall. Over here. Yeah, and I don't have any particular objective with Bloodborne. It's just going to be a comfortable, you know, what I like to do. Probably pretty boring. No! But hey. I mean, technically Bloodborne, by definition, can't be boring, but it's not any sort of special playthrough, is what I'm trying to say. Not going to be a speed run. It's not going to be blood level 4. It's not, you know, it's going to be a ho-hum. But for me, a lot of fun. Screw the jailers. I gotta go through the wall, don't I? Where's the freaking... There it is. You're here for it? Awesome, Bill. Ow. Yeah, no death to rats. All right, so we got to drop off on this elevator for a ring. I'm going to unlock the shortcut first, though. There's the ring right there. This is the Silver Serpent Ring, covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1, I believe. We got a shortcut to the bonfire first, though. Just about to say nothing boring about Bloodborne, of course. I'm just saying it's not going to be any sort of like challenge playthrough or anything. I'm going to use my favorite weapons that I always use, etc., etc. This seems like it'd be a death drop, honestly. But I'm going to do it. Nope, not a death drop. Okay, perfect. Although, is there a way back up? Yes, there is. Of course there is. There's a ladder. Where's the ladder? There's a ladder. What's up, every day? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Okay, and then do this, and then do this. Drop back down. I can't remember. Do I need the key from the chest that spawns all the basilisks? I can't remember. I'm going to get it anyway, though. Is that in case you do need it, I don't want to backtrack for it. Even if it means I got to fight like 16 basilisks as a result. Got this on PS5 and I need help with the Addy Watcher. I think that's to rescue Sigurd, but I don't need to rescue Sigurd. So now I'm subjecting myself to this torture. Actually, I don't need to fight these guys. I'm not going to fight them. I don't need to. I don't need any of this in my life. I'm just going to run. All right, we're going to unlock this shortcut for good measure. Actually, I'm going to need it later to come back to the to Archdragon Peak. See ya. Okay, okay. Oh, dadgummit. That backfired spectacularly. As long as I don't die. Okay. I have to bring the elevator back down, though. I'm assuming you're talking about the Abyss Watchers. There are summons available. It is a good fight. I have to agree with you wholeheartedly. Wait, do I still have the gesture? I should, right? Yeah. I could go there right now. Should I, though? Nah, well, I'm gonna keep this in order. What's up, Golden Bucket? How's it going? Welcome to the stream tonight. Hope you're doing well. Erp, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you tonight, man? Okay, yeah, I'm not going to just simply walk past this guy. Oh, I could simply walk past him. There we go. Need some help. Unfortunately, I am not able to help you right now, but hopefully someone can. All right, got a couple of rings this away. Perp with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Glad to know you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Wrapping up this walkthrough. Got this stream and then one more hopefully on Thursday, and this walkthrough will be donezo. Which is crazy to think about. Yeah. All right, this is for the flame stone plate ring. Drop off right here. +1. All right. Cool, cool. Now we just need to fight Yorm. So we're gonna work back to the bonfire. Good deal indeed. All right, so now we gotta go dish away. In fact, can I just go ahead and equip the Storm Ruler? I should still have it in my inventory, right? And I'm a dum-dum. I don't ever clean out my inventory. Don't judge me. This is the last Souls game you need for the walkthrough to be done? Yes, it is. Once this walkthrough is done, I will have Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and Demon Souls. And Night Rain, by the way. As far as I know, I will be the only channel in all of YouTube to have walkthrough, a 100% Platinum Trophy walkthrough for every single one. So I'm quite looking forward to that, gotta say. Sadly not fighting this with my boy, because I did not do his quest. Whoops, wrong button. We'll still get her done. Oh, got swiped. It's okay. Hiya. Dang it. I don't think I got it charged up. Oh no. Final hit. Yep. And of course we get teleported. When you're done, check me out. All right, man. What type of stuff do you do? All right, it is time for the dancer.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him.
You're a gamer. What type of games do you play on your channel?
Allure.
Hopefully this carries through the cutscene. Yes, it does. Very nice. Love this fight. This is one of my favorite fights in the game. Really happy when they added this to Night Rain. Such a cool fight. Okay, she's gonna do her spin move. I gotta get away. We'll top off health. Smack that booty. Ran out of stamina though. Okay, no, we're not dying here. Okay, gotta lock in here. All right, there we go. All right, gotta go to the Consumed King's Garden for the wood grain ring +1. Ah, you're playing Dark Souls 3. Very nice, dude. And more. Have to check you out, my friend. Very nice, dude. Just dropped you a sub. Thanks for stopping by, man, and hanging out tonight. All right, let's see here. All right, so the wood grain ring +1 is at the bottom of the elevator for the Consumed King's Garden. Let me know what you have to do. Where are you at? Get the riposte. There we go. You have to get good. Well, yes, that is part of the equation. Here's the wood grain ring +1. I am going to unlock the shortcut just in case I fight Osiris again. Anything from Soft DB to man. Thank you so much, Perp. Okay, got the shortcut. So we do got to beat Osiris and champion Gundyr. There's a ring and the Dark Firelink Shrine that we got to get to. Both of these bosses can be tricky. Champion Gundyr gave me fits on my during the walkthrough. I can't, is this poison or this is toxic? Okay, yeah, so I gotta use the blooming clump, which I only have one of. Oh crap, no, 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 no. Screw these guys. They follow me all the way down here. They do. This boss fight's crazy. And they hit me through the fog wall. I didn't roll in time.
Dear little Ossa, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me?
Whiff.
Come out.
I'm trying to get behind him. Dadgummit.
Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself, Ossa.
Sadly, could not take advantage of the riposte because I was caught in that AoE. Don't get cursed. Ow. I run out of flasks here, dang. There we go. Can I get the riposte? No, I wasn't in the right spot. Ooh, that was bad. Double heal. I could get him here, maybe. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Was a little bit sketchy. Have I played Crimson Desert? I have not. I've heard mixed reviews. What are your thoughts, Perp? Trying to kill the second Abyss Watcher. He can be tough. He's very aggressive. You should check to see, there might be NPC summons out in front of the boss room. You can check. If you're embered, you can check right out front of the boss room if there are summon signs. If so, that could help divert some of the aggro for you. GG, thank you so much, GC. Dubs, that's right, Perp. You know how we do. Story's weak, but gameplay is unmatched. Most of what I've been hearing about Crimson Desert got you. Natek gonna help you out. Very nice, dude. Just make sure you're embered if you want to summon somebody every day. You will not be able to see the summon sign. I'm pretty sure you will not be able to see the summon sign unless you are embered. All right, good old champ Gundyr. So here's the thing, your name is Gundyr, can be summoned for Abyss Watchers. Hazel can be summoned if you've given a Pale Tongue to Rosaria. Take him out. First try. Took me 3 tries on the walkthrough. Oh well. That is correct. You're doing Uria side quest so you can summon Launder Pale Shade. Yeah, if you're online and you're embered, if Natek is putting down his summon sign, you should be able to see it and summon him in to co-op the boss. You got to be online though. Had some bugs on day 1 stream, but overall pretty incredible game. Gets better the deeper you get into it. How long of a game is it? Like if you want to 100% it? Actually, since I'm not doing Yul's side quest, the ashes should be down here. I think. They weren't in my original playthrough because I followed the side quest. Yep, there they are. Summon sign is golden right outside the door. So yeah, every day if you're online and if you're embered, you should be able to see that golden summon sign to co-op the boss. Okay, so there is a ring. This is the ring of steel protection +1 up here. Right outside the tower entrance over here. Boom. All right, so now it is time to go to Lothric Castle. 200 give or take. Wow, that is a massive game. I think my first playthrough of Elden Ring, 100% more or less, was 125-ish. Okay, we got 4 more rings. So let's see. Yeah, dancer bonfire is what we want. So you're at work right now. You'll be on at 7. Okay. What time zone are you in? Getting close to the end here, guys. Ugh. Can I see my bonfire in? No, I'm not going to be able to rest. It is lit, though. I don't want to take a death if I don't have to, though. Ow! Can you change the player? What do you mean by that? Said I'd stream New Game Plus Plus on Thursday. That is the plan, yes. If I'm chasing and don't feel like fighting, I light the bonfire, just quit out to reset the... That's one way of doing it. Ow! Row! Eventually you'll get to a point in the game where you can respec your character if you have a special item in your inventory. Crap! Almost made it. You have to have a special item in your inventory. If you talk to Rosaria is the name, and then you can reallocate your stats if you want. I could lose my souls here if I'm not careful. I really don't want to sit here for 10 minutes with the bow and arrow. I'll just put it that way. Okay, I got my souls back. Gotta get out of here. Alright, we made it. Nice. Okay, climb the ladder. Where's the ladder? There it is. Around here. Around here. And drop. Life ring +2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So now we must progress. What's up, Mind Freak? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. No, I should have just killed the dragon while I was up there. Oh well. I'll do that. Do not want to get cursed sludged. And there it is. I don't want to die. Beautiful. right, shortcut unlocked. Should have just triggered the elevator and got off, but oh well. And I should rest at the bonfire before fighting the next boss. I definitely will, because I got to get this next ring, which is down by the other abyss dragon monster thingamajig. I just want to send it back. I just want to send it down. Go. In case I need it for later. Ooh, that was not a good jump. I should have buffed up first too. Fire bad. Both dragons dead. All right, so we got a ring over here. Dark stone plate ring +1. So now I'm gonna drop, get my flasks back, and we're gonna fight Dragon Slayer armor. We got 2 rings left that we need in New Game Plus. And then of course we got several more that we need in New Game Plus Plus. So we're not done yet, but we've done all we can in this playthrough. Almost. After 2 more rings. Dragon Slayer armor always scares me. Okay, haven't hit him yet. Don't want to get knocked off. Let me heal. Oh, not really. Crap. No. Almost got him. Very reminiscent of the Man-Eater fight from Demon Souls. And done. Very nice. That went well. But fortunately, unlike the Man-Eater fight, there's only one of them. And I am going to get rid of the Crystal Sage in here. At least that's the plan. Oops. Face tanking Dragon Slayer like a boss. That's what I do, man. All day, every day, I be face tanking. Oh yeah, I gotta get the key first. The key that's literally right here. All right, that's good. We'll get him second try. Oops, this way. Get waxed. Shortcut. I thought this was a lever. No. There's a lever. Don't think I need it. I think that unlocks the slab. But we're gonna fight the Crystal Sage. Hopefully get the kill up here. Bro. Okay. No. No, we're not dying here. There we go. Bro, that freaking Flamberge. Okay, I think I have another switch over here. Re-wax, just in case. Dude, the tracking was insane, yeah. He would not let me get away from him. Okay, gonna activate the elevator, but not take it down. And I think I'll take the shortcut. There we go. And then I'll knock this shortcut down. Freaking thralls. Christian, what's up? Welcome to the stream tonight. Hope you're doing well, man. Seems I'm a little late joining this one. I mean, we still have a little bit left to do. Probably a good 20 or 30 minutes, I would wager. Still got to go to Archdragon Peak. Even though technically I could just... I have to go to Archdragon Peak in New Game Plus Plus anyways to kill... You have to kill Nameless King in New Game Plus Plus to get one of the rings. And I could just do them both then, but I'm going to get all of the +1 rings in this playthrough. I'm not going to save anything that I could do now for later. Yep, there we go. Trying to parry me. Gotta love a good 3v1, right? Oh, those arrows. Holy crap. Freaking Boromir. Had such a hard time of Princes on New Game Plus. They are tough. Brock with the $49.99 donation. Holy crap. Brock is in the house tonight. Dude, good to see you, man. And thank you very much for your very kind donation, my friend. I am shocked you're still awake at this hour. Normally you're in bed by now these days, aren't you? That being said, good to see you, my friend. How are things? All right, we got to drop down to the cage. Rediscovered Puggy's videos the other day. They're glorious. They are quite nice, yes. I'm actually subscribed to his channel. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen Puggy, though. It's very sad. It's all very sad. If you ever talk to him, tell him I miss him. We had Jesse in the house earlier too, man. All right, this guy. Is it in the... Yeah, it's in the bottom layer of the rafter. So I'm just going to go over here. And he probably still can hit me, so I need to still, you know... Okay. This is for the Sage Ring +1. Of course, need that for the trophy. Now that we have it, gonna warp. And that elevator we just unlocked, I think, is by the Dragon Slayer armor bonfire, right? Which basically is where I'm at anyway, so I don't need to warp. What trophies left? Just the rings. Yes, just the rings. That is correct. Keen for new Nameless King New Game Plus fight. That's gonna have to wait till New Game Plus Plus, my friend. Glad to see you streaming tonight. It will be a late one with work. Gotcha. Okay. How's work going? Are you still doing your own business here, or are you doing... Oh no, this is the one that takes you to the... Yeah, I'm dumb. That's the one that takes you to the twin... Like right outside the Twin Princes bonfire, or boss room rather. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I was just being dumb. My bad. He popped up on PlayStation for the first time in a year and a half last week. Need to reach out. Oh, very nice, dude. Because you said he joined the military or something like that, right? Would be so awesome if he dropped by someday, though. Would rock my world. See Puggy again. Try the DLC on New Game Plus 2. I've done it before. Pretty sure. I've done the DLC on at least New Game Plus. I'm not sure if I've done it on New Game Plus 2. So many freaking knights. Holy crap. Oh, I'm screwed. They leash though? Yeah, just forget about me. Forget I ever existed. Business is going strong. Good to hear, dude. But keeping you up late. I might actually have to do work after I'm done streaming tonight. It's either that or I gotta wake up early. We'll see. How's you and your family? We're doing good, man. My middle son just turned 8. Although he did get sick tonight, unfortunately, so he'll be staying home from school tomorrow, unfortunately. But you know, as you know, that comes with the territory. So
Oh dear.
yeah, he just turned 8. Oldest is 10
Another
now.
dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner of
Staying away from
symbols.
measles. Yeah, well, there's a making its way. There's a breakout in Utah. Oh no, that's not
Mantle of
good.
Lord interests me none.
As far as I know, yes, we are staying away from
The
measles.
fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords. Let it all fade into nothing.
DLC is not easy. At least wasn't for me even on base new game. Yeah, DLC is tough. The toughest bosses are in the DLC, as they so often are with From Software games. Yeah, definitely getting up there, man. I'm getting old too, dude. I'm freaking... I'll be pushing 40 before too long. Where is he at? All right, I would have gotten killed if I had not dodged that. That was pretty clutch, actually. I kind of took a penalty for trying to buff up. I'm gonna get myself killed if I'm not careful. Lost my lock on there, kind of messed me up. Ow! Homeboy doesn't want me healing. He does not give you a window to heal. R1 spam. That was almost bad. Oh, snap. I thought I was going to get the first phase done there. All right, dude. Would you chill out for like 2 seconds? There we go. Oh, that counted as a hit. I was expecting the far away teleport, not the up close teleport. Crap. Yeah, not good. He's doing it again. I'm almost out of flasks. Gotta get this thing done soon here. Wow, that was bad.
But you may rest here too, if you like.
You get chickenpox in the US, big in Australia for kids? Yeah. Most kids nowadays get vaccinated for it though, but when I was little, before there was a vaccine, I definitely got it when I was little. It's not fun. You turned 40 this year? Nice, perp. Got shingles. Ooh. Yeah, shingles is... I've never had shingles, but my mom had them, and it... Ugh. Yeah, but pretty much if you've had chicken pox, then you're... It's not unlikely that you'll get shingles at some point. Alright, hopefully I don't get hung up on this boss. No hit run? No, that's not gonna happen. Gotta do distress at work. Bro's coming after me, dude. That was a pretty good first phase. Got the chickenpox around 5-ish. I got it in first grade back in the day. Well, I had a broken arm. Oh, dude, that's brutal. How did you break your arm back then? So remember how itchy it was and how impossible it was to itch? Dude, that is just...
I'm on my way.
Miserable, dude. Oh, wow. Believe in me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see if we can get it done this time.
Brother.
Yeah, absolutely brutal. That's awful, man. I can only imagine. I broke my arm for the first time when I was 4. I fell off a trampoline. Not what I meant to do. I wanted to go behind.
Dear brother.
I'm being greedy. Full heal though. That was bad. Bad! Don't screw it up now, dadgummit. One more hit. There we go. Alright, second try. Not bad, not bad. Never broke anything but rolled your ankle on a trampoline that tore my tendon. That sucks. Probably just as bad as a broken bone, just about. All right, we'll go on and we got to pay Archdragon Peak a visit. Sorry to those of you wanting me to do Nameless tonight, but it's not going to happen. I was pulling your twin sister down from the monkey bars, broke her arm on accident. She got mad at me weeks later when she had her cast on, looked at her cast, looked at me, then shoved me off the bunk bed, landed on my arm and broke it. We had matching casts. Wow. That's crazy, dude. Oof. It sucks for your parents too, though, man, because I know what it's like having a kid with a broken bone. That itself is not easy, but having 2 kids with broken bones at the same time. All right, guys, are we going to get the plunging attack on the first attempt, or are we going to miss and... you know, if I do miss, I'm going to have to go cry in the corner for a little bit. You can cheese Nameless by using the Great Club. He's too easy to break stance. Yeah, and I'm talking first try for the Ancient Wyvern or whatever his name is, not Nameless. I'm not doing Nameless tonight. We're saving Nameless for New Game Plus Plus on Thursday night. Definitely sucked for my mom. Recently divorced and without a job. Dude. Oh, wow. When it rains, it pours, man. How many siblings do you have, Brock? Should I do a health kill? No, I'm not gonna do that. Has anyone here ever done a health kill on the Ancient Wyvern? I gotta get the dung pies. 3 brothers and 3 sisters. Wow. So you're one of 7? That's crazy. No, you'll kill me if you hit me. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Sucks to suck. This area's harder more than the boss. Just, yeah, getting to the plunging attack is, yeah. Still shouldn't have died there. Oh well. Ow! I need to remember to transpose Lothric's soul into the other greatsword that you can combine. All right, we made it this time. Now I gotta not screw up the plunging attack, which is sadly very easy to do. All right, put your head down. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we got it. Sell me this curved great sword. I mean, it's like easily one of the best weapons in the game. I hear transpose, you remember math. I think of music when I say transpose. Very nice. GG, thank you, sir. Thanks for that. I meant to do that. So Brock, when I was preparing for this walkthrough, like I went back and I watched all of my original live streams because I got pretty much everything on that first playthrough. So it was like my sort of my guide for where all the stuff was. And I remember in this part, we were having a conversation about how you used to be addicted to Elder Scrolls Online. Good times, good times. The good old days. Is that fall necessary for the platinum? Yes, you have to do that exact same thing or you will never get the platinum in this game. That is a requirement. This freaking dragon, the cameraman, oh, awful. And the roly-polies, awful. If I die here, okay, good. Just want to get past. That's it. That's all. All right. Leave a negative review on TripAdvisor. Done and done. This freaking place, dude. Good old ESO. So glad I was able to drop that addiction, but holy, it was life-consuming fun game. Oh, man. That is why I refuse to touch MMOs. My life would be ruined. I have no self-control. All right, so the last ring we need is past here. This is the Havel's ring +1. This is probably the dumbest way to try to get it. But it's right here around the corner. And we got it. Havel's ring +1. There it is. About to die. I got 2.2 million souls that I'm not even going to spend, but it's just the principle that I don't want to lose them, that I'm going to go get them back, and hopefully I don't die. And you know how we do things. We're not using a ring of sacrifice. That would be no fun. That would be absolutely no fun for anyone involved. Nice try. Oh, crap. All right. Abort, abort, abort. Abort. I'm an old school EverQuest and WoW enjoyer, but I've since kicked my WoW addiction, go back briefly each expansion to max level, then quit again. Well, you know, the word quit would usually mean that you wouldn't go back to it. I don't know. That's just me. That would be my problem, though. It'd be like, oh, crap. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. No, 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 no. Technically, I still could get got by the chain axe guy. So, but it's new because it's the expansion. Yeah. Distract them to the bonfire and run. I mean, easier said than done. I think I'm just gonna have to beat them all. I want those souls back. I want them. I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. And do this bit by bit. Come on down. Whoop. Whiff. Aha, you missed. Alright. It's the chain axe guy that I don't like. The chain axe guy is a pain. Yeah, y'all come on down. You guys are little. I'll take care of you pretty easy. Another little one. Alright. We should be good now. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. It's gonna go all the way to the top, and we got the ring already. Should be able to warp, right? Hopefully. In theory. No! Snap! That was bad. Try that again. There we go. Whew! That was exhilarating. Whew. The Dark Souls 2 way, that's right. DS2, it took New Game Plus for you to lose your souls, I think. I did finally lose them in New Game Plus, didn't I? Not this time. Well, I still got to beat Soul of Cinder. We're not done yet. Still got one more boss.
Aha. So
And then I have this one, Lothric's Holy Sword. Now I can transpose both brothers' blades. Twin Prince's Greatsword. Now, will I like this as much as I liked the other one? Level this thing up. Still has the split fire, okay. And it is it's just a regular old greatsword. It's not a ultra greatsword like basically the other one had the Zweihander moveset. This does not have that moveset, which I really like that Zweihander moveset. So I prefer the other one actually. But still cool that you can do this. I wanted to show it. To switch it up for New Game Plus to a mage, that will not happen. I did Ent build only of a New Game Plus Elden Ring and felt like a god. Yeah, I'm definitely going to to be doing my normal stuff. I mean, my goal with New Game Plus Plus is to smooth sailing, get through everything I need to get through without much hassle.
Well, I had your let I.
I'm gonna upgrade this thing just cause I'm probably not. I'll kill Lord of Cinder or Soul of Cinder with it. Let's see. What do I need for this? Titanite scales. I got plenty. I got plenty of slabs.
Pretty be careful.
And well, the thing is this is a fire-based weapon, so I don't know. We'll kill Soul of Cinder with it. Who cares? But this is this. Oh. Okay, that's cool. If you're on a bit later, catch you a bit later. Great. Glad to see you on stream. Likewise, my man. Thanks for stopping by tonight. I am about to wrap up. As soon as I beat Soul of Cinder, I'm done for the night. I'll be back on Thursday, though, for New Game Plus Plus. That's the plan. So I got to place all of them, not just the Twin Princes, to get her to move. Okay. Switched to Dex and went Astora Greatsword as sharp on my New Game Plus and Plus Plus runs was nice. Very cool. I would like to go one time, one of these days, who knows if / when, just do a full game Sellsword Twin Blades run. I think it's thematically nice to smash the Soul of Cinder with Uncle Gale's sword. I did consume his soul, so I don't have it to transpose for the sword. It's a level S weapon all the way. Yeah, you make it sharp. Level it up to 10. Well, a Sellsword Twin Blade run is like cheating. Exactly. That's I just want to do it just to see what it's like. I've never done that fully. Now, there are some bosses that they don't work all that great against, like Midir. Like anything that is strong against slash damage, the Sellsword Twin Blades really don't work that well. But just about everything else. It's basically like having a cheat code. Bug is great. Carried me to platinum. Was this pre-nerf or post-nerf? If I die using this sword, I'm going to go back to the other sword, but I figure I might as well use this sword since I got it. Definitely post-nerf. Yeah, this sword's not ideal for this boss since it does the split damage, but oh well. Ruh-roh. Sorry, it looks like I'm dropping frames a little bit right now. Hopefully it starts working again. Oh, come on. I dodged there. Ow. Poke. Almost poked me again. Probably would have killed me there if you hit me. I need him back in the corner. Uh-oh. Miracle time. And I'm almost dead. Pyromancy. Nice back handspring. About to die. Yeah, this sword's not working so great. Which I knew because it's a fire-based sword. Let's see if this works. Not really. Of course, that's a fire-based move, so... Phase 2. Oh, there's the combo. I always get caught in that stupid combo. Like a freaking idiot. Crap. Could have dodged. I dodged there. Don't know how that hit me. No grab. Roll spamming for the loss. Crap, if I get caught in that, I'm dead. All right, success. I made it a little bit harder than it needed to be, but we got there. Artorias made it to the end. That's right. Sellsword's been to win destroys almost every boss apart from Midir. Yeah, Midir is Sellsword Twin Blades Kryptonite. What's up, Dalgus? Welcome to the stream. How's the walkthrough going? Very well. We just got through New Game Plus. On Thursday, we'll do Plus Plus to get the remaining rings and the Platinum Trophy. You can hear the plim plim plon. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? Such a great nod. Nice to see the YouTube live comments are working now, at least for me. Indeed. Yes, yes. That was a whack lightning hit. Agreed. GG. Thanks, y'all. You know, beating the Lord of Cinder, or the Soul of Cinder, rather, with a fire-based weapon. Not ideal. All right, no, we're not going to begin Journey 3 right now. Alrighty then. You know, I forget who, but someone mentioned to me losing my souls in the Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus run. Where did I lose them? I remember losing them. I just forget where. It was very sad. I remember that. But fortunately, we got out of this without losing our souls permanently, even though it was a close shave there at the end. But hey, we made it happen. So yeah, now I just got to get through Plus Plus. Got to beat Nameless King again, all that good stuff. Yeah. Didn't I accidentally let the Mimic Helmet kill me twice? I did in this game when I was farming. I don't remember though in Dark Souls 2. I'll have to go back and look. I'll have to go back and look. But yes, in this game, in this playthrough, I did let the Mimic Head kill me twice during the farming stuff. Maybe lost him in the Frigid Outskirts. I did not lose him in the Frigid Outskirts. I know that much. I didn't go back to the DLC in New Game Plus. Was in the place where the boat is. I want to say it would have been in like Shrine of Amana or something like that. Or like, yeah, probably Shrine of Amana. All right, guys. Well, successful New Game Plus run complete. Next time we're going to do plus plus for the remaining rings and all that. We just need to do a quick check. Just make sure I got them all that I needed to get. There's a total of 21 that you get in New Game Plus. There are 20 plus 1 rings, and then there is the life ring plus 2 that we got as well. So we should have speckled stone plate ring plus 1. Got it. Flesh bite ring plus 1. Got that. Life ring plus 1. Got that. Poison bite ring plus 1. Okay. Lingering dragon crest ring plus 1. Ring of the evil eye plus 1. Magic stone plate plus 1. Wolf ring plus 1. It is blood bite ring plus 1. Thunderstone plate plus 1. Florenthy plus 1. Gold serpent plus 1. Ring of favor plus 1. Silver serpent plus 1. Flame stone plate plus 1. Wood grain plus 1. Steel protection plus 1. Life ring plus 2. That is the 1 plus 2 that you get in New Game Plus. Dark stone plate plus 1. Sage's ring plus 1. Which one's the Sage's ring? There we go. And Havel's ring plus 1. All right, we are in good shape for New Game Plus 2, which we will start in a couple days here. And we'll get the remaining plus 2 rings and the life ring plus 3. And that should pop our platinum. If it doesn't, something went horribly wrong and we're gonna have to figure it out. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate y'all. And we will see you next time. I was trying to have a mana trying to rush through the frog. Yeah, that sounds about right. Using Excel from Reddit was so good. Very nice. Very nice. All right, y'all. Take care, everybody. We'll see ya.